Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Slow Customs, and today's episode will be on Wattsworth. Now Wattsworth is an OC created by me, and he is based off of the British Rail GT3 turbine locomotive. Now I believe that was the only one of the class, because it was not very resourceful and it kind of failed in what it was meant to do, but I've had the idea to make a model of the GT for a while now, and I just got around to doing it because I was pretty bored and I didn't know what to do, so I figured might as well make it a OC named Wattsworth. Now, little fun fact about his name, Wattsworth isn't spelled like W-A-D-E like Wadsworth, but it's spelt like W-A-T-T worth, like the electrical watt. I thought that would just be kind of funny, and a little Easter egg for any electrician people or electricians, so haha, I guess. Anyway, let's get into the main body of Wattsworth. Now, his main body here is made up of two pieces of another locomotive. Well, two actually. The bottom portion, or the chassis for Wattsworth, is a simple off-brand engine. I originally tore the wheels off of it to make them a third coach for Pip and Emma, but like I said in that video, I decided against it and just made two, so I just decided to put the wheels back on for that, and, well, it works out. So yeah, the main body shell thing, I don't know if it's called a boiler considering it's a turbine, but I'm just gonna call it the shell. The shell for Wattsworth is another piece of off-brand locomotive, but I had originally used this piece as, I believe, a boiler for an engine or a tender. I can't quite remember. I think this is just one extra that I had, but I did use another one for my Darla tender. Go watch that video, because why not? Anyway, it was the perfect height on this chassis, so all I had to do was just basically cut it off and basically switch them around. And it turns out nice, and it does really look like the GT, which is nice. We'll go on to the face now. Now the face of Wattsworth is pretty simple. It's just the Taken Place Stanley face with a Sharpie on unibrow. I originally used this face for an OC a while back called Mason. Yeah, he's just dead now. Anyway, I had cleaned up his face because it had paint on it from previous eyebrows attempts, and I originally wanted to give him a mustache, but I felt that would look just too awkward with him. So yeah. We'll go on to the side now. The side is really simple, actually. It took a few coats of the brown to get a good, rich brown color that the GT is, and you can kind of see it there. I'll probably have to go back and do it again on that side, but this side, it looks pretty much flawless. So, yeah, it's just I think chocolate brown that I used, maybe not, I don't know. Yeah. The main ventilation unit ventilation hatch or vent, I guess. That's just a piece of napkin, ironically the same piece that I used for Mark V. So, yeah. Just had to cut that out and glue them on to either side, so that's nice. The lining is yellow, obviously, going along there. Here's the top. I meant to fill in that gap and make it look better, because they were originally a funnel and dome here, but I wasn't able to get that sanded down too much. But I don't plan to use him a lot, but he is a Soder engine at this point. Going to the back here, there's just GT3 on it. Pretty simple. I thought about boxing it in, but I decided against it because I did the window first, which I always usually do, and then I did, the GT3, and it just kind of smushed together. So I decided, I decided against it. So, yeah, really simple. Painted the wheels black, obviously. I still need to add his name to the bottom. I think I'll just do that in like a paint marker that I have. So, yeah. I'll move Wattsworth back here, and we'll go on to his tender now. Now Wattsworth, that's hard to say with an S. His tender is 2 cab pieces from a 2019 2019 Thomas Wood Gordon and 2019 Thomas Wood Hero. I had those for the longest time. I was gonna trade them off, but then I figured they could be some use, and well, they are. Now it's painted in the same brown, sorry. But it has the letter in Wellsworth and Suttery, or just WS on the side of it. Excuse me. And like I said before, he's gonna be the 5th engine added to the Wellsworth and Suttery Railway on the island of Sodor. I do plan to make the other 4. I also do plan to remake a Wellsworth and Suttery Charlie and Billy, because in my headcanon, those Charlie and Billy are the 2 tank engines that look the same from the railway, even though they weren't identified. We kind of know what class they are, so I'm just going to say that Billy and Charlie are same class and that they are the Wellsworth and Suttery engines. So yeah. Simple yellow lining going around it. Really nice off-brand chassis with glued magnets, because this was originally going to be a lorry trailer. Decided against it, obviously. But yeah. Here's this side. It's a bit cleaner than the other side, just because I kind of ran out of time when making this, and it was kind of rushed at the end, but oh well. The top is really nice, actually. It's really rounded, and I'm kind of glad that the Thomas Wood engines had rounded roofs. So that allowed me for that, which is really nice. I like that. Otherwise, his tender is really simple. Like, there's not too much to it, actually. And I don't know why the actual GT3 had a tender. I'm sure that I can look that up, honestly, but if you guys know, I wouldn't mind it in the comments, but I will probably look it up on Google or something. But yeah, that will be my, I believe, 8th OC? I think so. Yeah, it'll be my 8th OC Wattsworth. So yeah. A little bit of a reminder, if you want to join a stream tomorrow, it's going to start around 7:30 Central Time, which would be like US time. I don't know if that's Central or Eastern. I don't know, but whatever time zone the US uses, basically. So, 7:30, and we'll probably go until like 8:30, depending how many people watch. So yeah, be there if you want to join, and hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.